All right, welcome back to the Weekend Scouter. This is going to be a review of a product that we are now using, and it's called the LetsCom Fitness Tracker HR watch. I did have a Fitbit HR. It died on me recently, and it's out of warranty, and I didn't feel like buying another one for $110. So we thought we'd try the LetsCom Fitness, and this was about $29.95 on Amazon. One of the problems with this is it does not sync with MyFitnessPal, but that's okay because we mostly bought this for just tracking our steps and our sleep patterns, and it does a really good job at that. To start off with, it is a watch type brand. It has a nice watch section. It comes apart like this. You gotta yank on it pretty good, and you get to charge it with the USB connection. You can put it back just like that by sliding it on, and you can buy multiple bands for it, and you can get a multi-pack for about $15 for like 3 to 4 colors. One of the things I do like it more than the HR is it is a lot lighter, and with my eyesight, I can actually see this a lot better than I could on the older HR. All right, putting the HR aside for now, let's talk about some of the features on this. It does step count, it does calorie counting, and it also does your sleep timing. It tells you when you've had deep sleep, light sleep, and when you've been awake. It also does a really good job at your steps, doing a small count. It was slightly off, but then again, it could have been me putting my hands on my hip or something along those lines. One of the cool features I like about this is it does come with some software, and the software does sync with the device. It also allows me to see text messages come across, and it buzzes my arm. It also lets me see text messages coming across, and it lets me take pictures to my iPhone by just tapping on the button. So I can be sitting with my family somewhere. We can have our tripod up. I can get the view in there. I can walk over and I can just double tap to take a picture. That's kind of nice. And for $30, we just basically, it was a hit or miss. We wanted to see what it would be like. So we actually bought 2 of these, and my wife has a black one and uses it, and she does pretty good with hers. Some of the things that you can do in here, you can actually do, tell it what kind of exercise you are doing at the time. So you can double tap on it, and you can hold down to start your walk. You can hold it down to start your run, and then you can hold it down to start your biking, so that it knows, how long you've been on a bike ride. So if you're going to go for about an hour, 2-hour bike ride, if you hold it down and press it down, it's going to account for the time that you've been cycling, and then it will upload that exercise activity to the program. So the software that it uses is called VeryFit Pro. It does seem to sync very well with that, but again, the downside to this is it does not sync with MyFitnessPal and any other program. It does sync with the iPhone's health program, which is pretty cool. So you can go in there, you can see how many calories and stuff you've done, and you can get a better average if you're carrying your phone with you and you're using this at the same time. Now, the differences between this and the iPhone, which I'm recording on, was probably about 10 steps. This had 10 fewer steps than the iPhone did. And granted, that could have been that I put my iPhone down on the table and it hit when I was sitting stationary at my desk. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and show a few screenshots of what this does and how the software looks. And so there we go. The work time on this on a single charge is 5 to 10 days. So far we've had it for about a week and a half, and I can actually see that is what happens. And again, it recommends that you have a 1 to 2 hour charge time. I'm going on 5 days. outside of the box. I actually believe it's 7 days outside of the box, 7 days as of yesterday, outside of the box. And I've given it a 1 hour charge. So 7 days, 1 hour charge, and the battery is only half drained. Okay. Now, I don't recommend this for swimming. You can get it light wet, maybe like if you're taking a shower and things like that, but I would not suggest going swimming or taking a bath with this. Some of the other things that you might notice is the band. It's a little more like rubber-like compared to the HR. But what I have noticed with the difference between the HR and this, it really snuggles more on the wrist. So it snuggles down. Where the HR was a little more bulky and would wrap around the wrist, but it would the HR would wrap around the wrist just slightly better than this, as the band is just a hair thicker. Okay, but again, you can change the bands on this by simply pulling them off and putting new ones on. Okay, I'm gonna give this a 4 stars for the price and for the tracking that it currently does for us. As a weekend scouter, we go on hikes and stuff on weekends. And as a Cub Scout den leader, we do a lot of activities. Today we did a not a rocket launch, but we did the rain gutter regatta. And I stood around a lot. I really didn't walk a lot, so my count for today is kind of low. And again, I also noticed how many steps I take and how many steps I need to start taking. I said as a 10,000 minimum. So again, I recommend this for the price. So if you're looking for a cheap entry level fitness tracker, and you're not looking to sync with MyFitnessPal or any of the other programs, this is a good tracker. It actually works very well for tracking some simple fitness and sleep activity. All right. Thank you for watching my first of many tutorials on a product that I'm currently using. So once again, thank you for watching the Weekend Scouter. Do you think